Bonjour les amis et bienvenue chez Véro. As a tour guide, I often hear people say France is really crowded. It's not just the peak tourist season months now, it's also spread out throughout the year. There are long lines everywhere, especially at popular monuments and museums. So you do get tips to go around that. People will tell you to get a museum pass or a city pass, or they will tell you to book ahead and get a time slot, make a reservation so you can somewhat cut the lines. Well, I have a great tip for you today. And this is a tip that's not that well known outside France because let's just say the service I'm about to mention is really typically for French residents. So you have to be an official French resident to get access to it. But I have been sharing it with the France with Véro community for the last couple of years or so, and I do know that several patrons of mine have gotten their hands on this handy little pass I'm about to introduce, and that they've been very happy with it. And the way they did this is by using a rental apartment address. And when they fill in their application, and then they are able to get the pass as well. So let's see. This pass is called Passion Monument. This is the card. It's an annual membership that you get. And with this membership, you are going to be able to access 80 to 90 famous and not so famous landmarks, monuments all over France, not just in Paris, and waltz in literally when other people are lining up. The price is about 45, I think, for one person, and around 70 euros for two. When you renew, it's a little cheaper. I'm not sure you get the card anymore. I think you have to pay extra to get the card and pick it up somewhere in Paris, but even if you don't, it works fine online. So what is this pass and why does it exist? Well, there is an organization in France called the Centre des Monuments Nationaux, Center of National Monuments. This is an organization that is connected to the Ministry of Culture. And they are in charge of maintaining, like I said, 80 to 90 landmarks. They also welcome tourists there. They are in charge. And this is what this pass is for, to support French heritage, to support the state that takes care of these monuments. I'll give you examples. You could go to southern France and waltz into the Cité de Carcassonne with the pass. You could go to Normandy and visit the Abbey of Mont-Saint-Michel with the pass. You could come here to the Loire Valley and, as I do very often, go to Azay-le-Rideau, one of my favorite star shadows, and just waltz in. Not to mention, you also get discounts often at the bookstores. There are events throughout the year where you can bring people with you, all sorts of interesting things. In Paris alone, you could go to the Sainte-Chapelle, you could go to the Pantheon, you could go to the Arc de Triomphe, and other places as well, the Hôtel de la Marine, which reopened very recently. So it is a really good deal. I will put the information in the video notes so you know where to apply. And I think it's a really good idea to get this, especially now that the crowds are getting bigger and bigger and really spread out throughout the year. So I hope you've enjoyed this little tip from Véro. I do use mine a lot. Sometimes you'll see it pop up on social media in case you've been wondering what that card was. But I thought I should share with everyone, not just with my community. So voila, friends, enjoy Passion Monument. That's a great deal and a very good thing you're doing, supporting French heritage. À bientôt!